Nvidia just made a bet that the hardest problem in robotics, getting machines to work in the real world, not just in training, is finally solvable. Welcome to AI News in a Minute, brought to you by Tavis, the future of interactive video. I'm Jerome W. DeWald. This is Tuesday, June 2nd, 2026. In AI news today, Nvidia just unveiled Cosmos 3, and it's going after the hardest unsolved problem in robotics. Getting a robot to work outside of its exact training environment has stumped the industry for years. Cosmos 3 is Nvidia's direct answer to that, and it sits at the core of their entire physical AI push announced at Computex 2026. Also from Anthropic, the company just handed the EU's cybersecurity body access to something called Mythos. Here's the kicker. Nobody outside Anthropic had even heard of it before this. It's an internal tool that's never been publicly announced. Whether this is smart regulatory diplomacy or a quiet product reveal, it signals Anthropic is playing the long game in Europe. In tech news, Apple is doing something that would have sounded absurd 2 years ago, rebuilding Siri on Google Gemini. At WWDC on June 8, you'll see a standalone Siri app, support for third-party agents like Claude and ChatGPT, and a new swipe-down interface in the dynamic island. This may also be Tim Cook's last major launch before John Ternus takes over. Also in physical AI, Runway and Nvidia just announced the Cosmos Coalition, a new alliance to build frontier world models. Runway brings its video generation and world modeling expertise. Nvidia brings the hardware and foundation model stack. Together, they're aiming to push the boundaries of what physical AI systems can actually understand and simulate about the real world. In business tech news, Gusto just launched an AI agent called Co-Founder, and it was built in only 9 weeks. It's designed specifically for small business owners who've been largely ignored by enterprise AI tools. It automates payroll, reporting, and expense management, comes with 20 pre-built automations, and plugs straight into Slack, Notion, and Google Workspace. This is practical AI for people running real businesses. That was your AI News in a Minute with Jerome W. DeWald. Stay ahead in the AI race. Leave your thoughts about robots generalizing beyond training data in the comments. Give this video a like, and hit subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's AI News in a Minute.